attorneys will want to write another paragraph on the bottom of that sometimes you can't even write, or it's able to put into the contract. And so I've seen that. I want to add this, and it's a whole paragraph. I go, why?
I've had buyers, even up north, they want to write an addendum to a contract. They get their attorney to write this addendum, and he has all of this nonsense.
Lots of it.
And I tell my buyer, I say, you just need that one line. All this other stuff is not necessary. You don't need all this stuff. They're kind of repeating the same thing. The contract says all of this stuff, but the attorney wants to do, I don't know why.
Well, most attorneys will charge you $1,200 for a closing or $1,500. They got to make that $1,500 worth it, right?
It's an addition to the closing.
Right.
So they want to write the addendum as addition.
Correct. So they want their fees to be, and I've dealt with attorneys, and I call them up. I'm saying, listen, that sounds great. I go, but what's the purpose of having that in the contract? They go, now there's two ways of writing a rider. You can write the rider as a supplement to the contract, like, label it as number one, which goes as part of the contract. If you don't label it, at least the mortgage company doesn't see it.
Yeah.
If you leave any on the top where it says, section 1, if you want to make addendum 1, if you don't leave that, if you leave it blank, it won't become an addendum to the contract. It is part of the contract, but the mortgage company doesn't see it. Because when you start writing it with an addendum attached, you send the whole contract with the attachment. Now you're like, oh, all these repairs got to get done. Now the mortgage company's like, wait a minute.